seasons. She is a testament to it. I love her in the mix. I love her in the mix. I
I agree.
Very interesting. Candy Gal. We love our Candy Gal. We love our Robin, our Batman and Robin. But I think the other two women, I sadly cannot remember their names, but I'm loving Rush.
Well, we have two
And
new
I'll get to
friends
know them.
of.
I'll
We
get
have
to know them.
well, we have
Mia
two new
or Road.
friends of, right? Like Jazzy and what and Jacqueline. Yeah, I think it's Jazzy and Jacqueline. Jazzy is fucking gorgeous as hell. By the way, we
Loving it.
have we have
Loving it.
another full-time housewife. We have another full-time housewife. Her name is Kiara Stewart. Where is she? She wasn't in, I mean, when is she coming? I
She on
mean,
Potomac.
yeah.
I don't remember her.
Well, she's
Um,
coming. It's
anyway,
really
I love
good.
it. I love that Darby calls out the Grand Dame nonstop about alcohol and
She's
the
like,
Grand
here's the gift. Here's the gift. We'll give some Uber passes because we shouldn't be driving. Oh yeah, Miss Darby is rising to the occasion too.
By the way, I lived in the DMV for 16 years.
Hmm.
A lot of Ubers head out to Potomac. So the fact that the
Okay.
Grand Dame could not have gotten a car service or the old Uber is, I'm sure I'm good. I'm glad that the old Ashley is calling her out. And the Grand Dame, I love the Grand Dame, but the Grand Dame needs to be dragged as much as Shannon. And Shannon needs to be dragged more for this whole DUI. And
Hmm.
none of them have stopped. They haven't stopped a beat of alcohol.
And it's like Jizzy. It's like I love it. Like she is there for her friend, but she's also, asking some questions. And Karen's like,
As they
okay.
should. Well, Karen has this attitude of like, how dare you question me for two DUIs? It's like, excuse me, Karen. Like the women are saying, you could have killed somebody. You could have killed yourself. But
Yes.
both she and, it's like, well, how dare you question,
And by the way, let me just say, even I've got some real problems in the past. Even Mia, I'm opening my eyes now. It took me 6 years with Emily and Gina, but Mia, I don't mind me a little Mia. I think
I do.
she's you know what? I'm Mia. I know you're listening. I want to apologize here on the Behind the Velvet Rope Sarah Fraser show to Miss Mia Thornton. I'm sorry, girl. I have been hard on you for 2 seasons. We see G. She's got the shorty DJ, and Karen calls him DJ Applebottom because he stands on the apple cart to be her height. Mia, you're good. Now, granted, you're a little shady, girl, bringing up your child's paternity on air, girl. But Mia is she's doing the job, and I agree. Stacey, and mind you, I love how she's introduced as Karen's friend, and then oh yeah, we got separated a year ago. I'm not so sure you're such good friends over there, Karen. But it's good, right? Even Mia is doing honestly, the one that bothers me, like Jessel to me is thirsty on RHONY. I just, the least authentic to me is it's not good news for the professor. Yeah, she did quit a
Oh,
professorship.
right. I know I forget our
She's
girl Wendy.
Wendy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reissue my chat with the professor where she came on after her first season, and I said, "Don't change," and she said, "I'll never change." Well, it took you this many years to quit the professorship. I mean, we all saw that coming, but a little inauthentic. But I'm gonna give her some. But even that scene that was in episode 1 where her and Gizelle went to the lunch, and she's like, "No, what do you do? We have feathers," and it's good. It's good, you guys. I'm kind of liking the
I'm
pee.
loving it. I'm here for the P.
Yeah. Can you
Uh,
believe that I'm
Roni,
like positive over here about something?
I love it. I love
And
to see
Salt Lake,
positive.
yes.
Freaking love it. Salt Lake is good. Do you want to talk Mary Cosby's son real quick while we're on that?
Sure.
Very worried. He's been in rehab allegedly since July. Her only son. Robert, if you are Robert Jr., if you are listening, you got to get it together. I'm telling you, there is no feeling of cocaine or fentanyl that is worth, like, you cannot leave this earth before your mother. You cannot.
No.
You need to get your shit together. She is relying on you. I'm sure growing up in that household was odd. He's very,
Mhm.
very sheltered. I'm sure you were sheltered in odd ways. But let me just tell you, get a good therapist. Life gets way better. You're a star. You're handsome as can be. You're going to inherit the church fortune or maybe a lot of debt, whatever. Just have them declare bankruptcy, however way it goes. Robert, you are fabulous. You can come co-host with us, but he cannot die. I am like, I just saw her do an interview. Mary Cosby, there's something so sweet about her. I love her as a
She's
human.
authentic.
Love it. I love
It's
it.
not an act.
She cannot lose that son. And he's in like coke and fentanyl, and it's not good. And he's out here in
Listen,
California in a rehab center.
we got issues with him. We have issues with Kim Richards. Now, look, one thing has nothing to do with another because you and I both know there are kids that are grown up completely like loaded in fine drugs. There are people that are, I mean, I'm not blaming it on anything. But you know, look, it has nothing to do with whether you're an addict or not. But you know, I just go back to everything else. Like, we talked about this with Catherine McPhee and David Foster. I believe in tough love for children. This really has nothing to do with him being in rehab, but just the other stuff. He's living there. Mary's like, maybe maybe he'll get a job. He's not getting a job, girl. He lives in your house for free, and it seems like a big house. And he comes in. So I just think he needs some tough love in general, having nothing to do with this. I believe in like get a job or get the fuck out. That's
Well,
what I
no,
would say to
Mary,
my child.
yes,
You're
that's how
18,
you
you
were
either
raised.
go to college or get the fuck out of here. And oh, you want to stay, go wait tables. Oh, no one wants to hire you because you have no college education. Well, the McDonald's job for $15 an hour is what you're gonna have to, and don't come home to me. Go live in a rat infested 5 floor walk up or go to college and make something of yourself. Sorry.
A glimpse
Sarah
of my
is
wasted
very
good friend.
Sarah is very very disturbed with my
Look,
rant.
when Mary talks about how, I mean, can you imagine your own mother? Now, I know you're very private, but I know you have a relationship with your mother. I mean, she says on camera, Mary's mother, this recent interview she did, Mary's mother hasn't spoken to her in 20 something years, had 7 children. And Mary says from the moment she had us, she didn't want us. That feeling, Mary is projecting all that onto Robert Jr. She doesn't want to let go because she knows what it's like to have a mother your mother is the most important human being in your life for like the first 15 years of your forever,
Or ever,
really,
right. Or
forever,
ever.
really. But I mean, can you imagine having a mother that didn't want you? I mean, that is like the hardest thing to overcome. And Mary's projected it onto that young man. And Mary, needs help.
Well,
But Robert,
Drew Barrymore, Bethany
hmm,
Frankel. I mean, sure. Now they don't exactly have it. Drew's kind of got it together. I mean, Bethany hasn't dealt with her issues, but okay. I mean, I get it, but you got to work this stuff out in therapy, girl.
I think at least I give Bethany credit because I think Bethany has broken the cycle with Bryn, right? I think Bryn does love her mother a lot. I don't know what their relationship is like. I don't know if it's healthy or not. But I hope Robert is just getting the
Yeah, I
best,
hope yes.
realizing, yeah, realizing like why his mom does what she does and how to create a boundary with Mary, but which I'm sure is hard because if Mary's controlling the money, it's tough. Like